You're listening to Health Professional Radio. My name is Wayne Bucklar and this is Media, Arts and Lifestyle. Joining me today to do Media, Arts and Lifestyle is one of our regular critics and commentators, Meg Hinselwood. Meg, welcome to the program.
Thanks very much, Wayne.
Now, Meg, I know you've been very busy in theatre lately, but I'm hoping you've found some time to do some reading this week.
Well, I have read a very nice little book by a lady who will be really quite well known to a lot of your listeners, I think, called Em Rusciano. That's Rusciano. And she's written a book called Try Hard, subtitled Tales from the Life of a Needy Overachiever. It's a great title, and it's a beautiful cover as well. Em is wearing bright red lipstick, and she's wearing a sequined red number with fluffy, feathery boa shoulders. And it's really a very eye-catching book. And I think all the way through, it does draw you in. It's a lovely book. It's her first, and she's a very accomplished young lady. She's a writer, a comedian, a singer. She's known for her performances on Australian Idol and her podcasts and stand-up shows around the country. And she's also been a radio announcer, not only in South Australia, but also in Perth for about 5 years, I think. So she's done a lot with a very young life. I think she's probably mid to late 30s. I did look it up, and I can't remember how old she was. Mm-hmm. But it's a lovely story. She describes herself as being an overachiever, and I think that a lot of people will be able to relate to that. There are some lovely chapters in her book about different periods in her life, and I think one of the first one is called The Miss Sheila Fancy Pants School of Dance.
She does have a turn of phrase.
Yes, she does. And it's very irreverent. It's a very fun book to read. It's a page turner, but it's also got a lot of she makes a lot of very candid observations of herself and of life, I suppose. So yeah, I think there's a little bit of something for everybody in it.
And Meg, would you give it a score out of 10 for us?
I would most happily give it a score of 8.5 out of 10.
Indeed, generous scoring. Meg Hinselwood, it's been a pleasure having you with us. We look forward to talking to you on Media, Arts and Lifestyle next week.
Thank you so much, Wayne. Bye for now.
If you've just joined us on Media, Arts and Lifestyle, you've just missed my fascinating conversation with Meg Hinselwood. However, the good news is we have a transcript on our website. We also have an archive of the conversation on SoundCloud, YouTube and iTunes. This is Wayne Bucklar. You're listening to Health Professional Radio.